So,
My other granddaughter from Kamola, she's 11, and she's such a sports jock. She's not into grandpa and stuff like that. She's into
but
sports.
Calais was over there, they,
Yeah.
Lauren, I think should have somebody to
Hey, Grandpa. Where did you propose to Grandma? She forgot.
Roosevelt High School.
No, I was out of school. I'd gone to Europe from home. I forgot now. I know she said it was on, what's in February?
Valentine's Day.
She said that was the day I did it, but I forgot where. She must have got me drunk, but I can't remember. But when I came home, I was home for almost a year before
She said she was friends with your sister Lois.
Yeah, they were flying Hawaiian Airlines.
And then she wanted to go with you to the Hawaiian Airlines ball or something.
I didn't notice she just got out of the hospital from a big surgery.
Grandma did?
No, yeah.
Oh.
That's how we met. We don't go for bushes.
You don't remember proposing to her?
I can't remember. I know I did, but she told me on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, to tell you the truth, I don't remember proposing either.
So maybe I'll run
You guys are lucky. I have to call Dad and
investigate that. Maybe I never did propose. Stay with this for all these years? 60.
It's been like, what, 60 years?
We just made 60.
That's right. Do you remember, did you get a ring and like kneel, and then kneel?
I didn't.
Take it easy. Give him a break.
I didn't buy the ring. I went down to Ellis Jewelry, Hotel Street. Your grandma kind of guided me there. She didn't say nothing.
No, she said we're going
I didn't
here.
know where to go. She said, "Oh, I know where one is that." So we went in. And she walked in. And she went right to the ring that she had. She had been going in there for a couple of months, for years prior to that.
Planning and scheduling.
Yeah, that's the one I want. And that ring cost me exactly $1,000. And I paid it on installment. And I paid, I don't know how much a month for, I don't know how many years.
20 years.
4 or 5 years. 4 or 5 years,
30 years.
And then before I finished, Mr. Ellis died, the owner. And so they turned it over to the court. And then I finished paying over there, but not one penny of interest. That's the way it was.
That's nice.
Because he knew one thing, it wasn't because he knew my dad, but he knew my dad well, because when I went in, he said, "Oh, how's your dad?" I said, "Oh, he's fine." And then when I talked to my father, I knew him a long time, because my dad used to walk all over town, he was in town.
Yeah.
So that's how I got the ring. She knew what she wanted before I even thought about it. Slide on goose.
Did you ask her dad for her hand?
No, her father died of it.
Oh.
But
It was worse. You had to go talk to the mother.
The mother and I were like that.
That's Grandma Ewan, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, she was easy to talk to because she was she was kind of stern and set in her ways, but she understood when she talked to men. She actually talked better to men than she talked to women.
There you go.
I'm the same way.
She was supposed to be a school teacher. She went through, in those days they trained them at the normal school, which is the old Stevenson School. It's no longer there. And those years, if you got pregnant when you go to school,
Oh, kind of.
so that's what happened. So I think it was a 2-year training. And she was into her 2nd year. She had to leave. But she got enough out of it. That's all she did. She went to work at the state hospital as a constructor, teacher, like crafts and all that kind of stuff.
She was art.
She could art, she could paint, she could do weaves. She did everything.
Yeah, I wanted to get one of her paintings.
only child that gave her any worry.
It's only going to cost you $10,000.
The only child that gave her any worry was your grandmother. Oh.
You kidding?
Yeah, sure.
She's got to be kidding.
Oh, yeah. As if we wouldn't have thought, you know.
You know the rest of them.
She said, every time I go to work, she said, and she was off. She said, I used to worry because I come home, I don't know what the hell she'd be up to. And I said, I tell her now. I said, what do you think I do when I go and come home? I don't know what the hell you're up to either, you know. But her mother used to paint, and then she'd leave the thing on the easel. She'd come home and grandma would go away, she'd touch up here, touch up here, you know. Your grandma could see it right away. But then she go, one time she went and got some rattan furniture. She went and painted the rattan shellac or something, but she didn't finish it. Oh, grandma was mad. She said, every time she goes, she do something. But I never did meet her father. Her father died while I was still in Europe. I never met him. But Uncle Rena did.
Where did you and Grandma get married? Like what?
St. Patrick's.
St. Patrick's.
And we had the reception in the house up in Faria. You know, Auntee Nola, there used to be another house that broke that down. That's where we reception.
And then what? 5-6 months later, Mom was born.
Let's see. We got married September 9th. November, December, January, March, April.
7 months later. September 9th is your, what year did you get married?
1950.
1950. Oh, that makes it easy to remember.
Yeah. We got married in 1950. My father was 50 years old. He was born 1900.
Was your dad still alive? Was he there?
He was
yeah.
There.
Did he stand up at the altar with you?
No,
or
my father, no.
was it one of those, just you and Grandma?
No, my older brother was my best man.
Yeah.
He and I and Uncle Heine gave me
Oh, Uncle Heine gave her away. And then, what about, who, do you remember who your priest was, or was it a priest?
Oh yeah,
or?
Father Henry.
Father
He
Henry?
passed away. Not passed away, he got killed in an airplane crash in, I think it was Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a Western Airlines. The plane was taken off and crashed.
Huh.
And he married us, and he also married Dicky and Nola.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Father Henry.
Yeah. Nice. He used to go to, in fact, he was in Molokai, and he knew my mother-in-law, and after we got married, he had gone up there to live for a while or something, so he got to know them pretty well.
Oh.
He was a nice, he used to go, one of them, when you take the collar off, nothing, nothing stopping him. But we got Rory and Trump, and he just used to have a few.
He knew how to have fun. He knew how to enjoy life.
Yeah, he was good.
That's not the Father Henry from St. Anthony's Church in Kailua.
No, this is from St. Patrick's up in 9th Avenue. I don't know if he might have come from there, but this is way back in 50. And then Nola and Dicky got married, must have been 20-some odd years later.
Yeah. Who got married first, Auntee Nola and Uncle Dicky, or my mom and dad?
They were the first.
They were the first.
And then Carla.
Yeah.
Then Auntie Carla.
Yeah, and then,
No, Auntie Carla and Kalani's dad, yeah.
Yeah.
And then, and then my mom,
Mother,
and then of course Uncle Hunt and Auntie Margot.
we got married, Uncle Kurt first. He never got married to them until he got out of college. And then we were up in, they were living in California. And on the spur of the moment one day, they said, we'll get married. So Mom and Grandma and I were the only ones there, so we stood in as witnesses. We got roaring drunk that night. Then Auntie Carla heard about it. She said, oh, you rat. She said, why didn't you call me? so we didn't have time. She said, yeah, but you ticked off with us. She said, God, could have joined us, you know.
Who was that?
Auntie Carla.
Auntie
She was
Carla.
living in Pittsburgh, and
Right.
it was only, you know, she could have come within 20 minutes, you know, 15 minutes. This was after Hudson, Auntie Nola was married.
Oh.
They got married in a court in front of the judge, clerk, or whatever the hell it was. And Grandma and Auntie Mama, one time we went Benihana,
Mhm.
and they had that karaoke
Yeah.
that night. So we did there drinking, and the two of them get up there sing, you know.
Did you sing?
No, shit, I can't even karaoke. The two, she and Auntie Mama got up, they sang about 2 or 3 different songs, you know. But they did good, you know. But they all wiped out. Your grandma is a terrible drinker. I carried her out of the Waikiki. What's that hotel in Waikiki?
The Royal Hawaiian?
No, the Dome.
Oh, the Dome?
Oh,
Yeah,
The Shell?
Yeah, the village.
The Hilton
And
Hawaiian.
then we went to.
They still got that Dome down there?
I don't know. I don't remember. So Kaiser, when he came here, he built that, and it was a Waikiki hotel or whatever it was. So we went in there drinking one night, and she said, "I gotta go home." I said, "Okay." So I was walking her out, and we got to the front, and she just collapsed. She could walk, but I had to hang on to her, you know. So one time we went down Kaneohe, and right down where we were living, they had the golf course, what the name is, and we had a watch party over there.
Bayview.
Yeah, baby. So we went down, and she got feeling good, so I had to take her, but only up the hill. So I told her, "Oh, I'll take my watch home." So I took her home, put her to bed, and came back and drank. I came home 5 o'clock in the morning.
She was still asleep.
From that place there, we went to several pieces and drank there. And I think she had to go work the next morning. When I came home, she was getting ready to get it up and go to work. And,
Funny.
I did that many times. I go work at 11 o'clock, come home at about 5. Because those days, the bars used to close at 11 no, 12 on weekdays, and 1 o'clock on weekends, like Friday and Saturday. Another time it closed at 12 or 11 o'clock. So when we got to work, we get through at 11. We got no time to drink in the bars in Kaneohe because they were closed. An hour later, we only had time for maybe 1. So we all piled in one car. We head for Waikiki to the Waikiki sands. Take off all the way down there. So, and I think we used to close at 2. Around just for about 2 or 3 beers. All the way down. What we didn't do for it.
You went to Germany, yeah, for post-war stuff,
Oh,
right?
it was after we did.
Yeah,
Just for 3 years.
for 3 years.
I was there for 2 years.
What part of Germany were you in?
Well, we occupied the Bavarian section. I forgot, anyway, Regensburg.
Yeah.
And I stayed there all the time. When I got up there, the only town I went to. And I only went to other towns. I came back there.
What did you guys do when, like, what is post-war stuff? Like, were you guys just security and, like, cleanup and?
Well, I was in the Signal Corps, and we were part of the 1st Division. So Signal Corps is like support for the infantry.
Mm-hmm.
So if they went on maneuvers or something, they run the telephone line, switchboard.
Communication stuff.
And the quartermaster corps for the 1st was handling the supplies. That's all it was, but we never had none of that.
No combat.
No. The only combat we had was in the car.
Combat with each other.
So there was nothing there. When I got out, I came home. I got married. And because I had put in 3 years service, I was not required to join the National Reserve. So I wasn't in the reserve. And when the Korean War broke out, they didn't take me back because I wasn't. And on top of that, I was a policeman.
Yeah.
So I pissed off everything that came after that.
Was it fun? Did you have a good time when you, like,
Oh, yeah.
flew all over the place?
No, I didn't. The thing I wasted, I was young, I was only 18.
Yeah.
18 and stupid, I didn't know what I was doing. All I did was drink, race out. I never accomplished nothing.
Can I imagine me in Kalani in Germany at 18 years old?
Oh,
That would have been bad.
You guys would have probably got arrested by the Russians. And sent to Siberia, and we would have never heard from you again.
Somehow we're not in Germany. I don't know how that happened. A wall.
The car stopped in between the Berlin Wall.
That would be something.
Was that you and Kalani that got the stuck in the train track? I look at her little mouth.
And the thing is, he didn't expect to have any problem, So he went with shorts. And this it was in the middle of winter, yeah?
Where did you guys go?
No, Kalani and he got stuck
In Pittsburgh or Antioch. The plan.
No.
To go surfing.
No, was.
The Santa Barbara time?
So.
Well, you guys had it all planned.
No, this was
time we left the house.
So he goes, well, we did it. We had no plans. We went down there. We wanted to ride the car out. I was okay. We went down there and then he goes, he looks just like a brother. They're going to turn around right here. I want you to the other side where there's a nice dry spot where we can turn around here easy. So Kalani goes, if we go real fast, we'll hydroplane over the water and get to the other side. And that's how we ended up getting stuck.
I wasn't strong with anybody, but Auntie Carla and Uncle Ken could have.
Yeah, but I could hear Auntie Carla from down the road.
We were too far from the house, down the hill.
We could have walked home.
Most of you guys was, especially you, freezing.
I was more like, we was just laughing because we could hear Auntie yelling from down the street. Come on, this truck. I'm surprised we didn't die in the truck.
Went down. He was always in good shape. Show me one mile route. So we went down and came back. He said, okay, go this way, come around, and then to the house.
I ran all over the place over there.
So I think the first time he left the house, he took off. Wait. So I jumped in the car. So look, he was down the road. He said, I got lost. I didn't know which way to go. Because he just got there,
And the house is different.
Yeah, they're all the same,
What were you going to do?
No, he was running. He used to run. So I planned a 1 mile route. So you go from the house on those roads, go down the hills, go down by the neighborhood, come out.
Where was he?
Down here somewhere.
I used to run from Azor's house. I'd run up the hill underneath Highway 4 and go into Concord, and then I'd run back. This little girl, she looks just like her brother.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't think about it, but she's got his mouth. She got the whole thing. Yeah.
But you know what was interesting about that? Is when we moved to town, I went to go work out. You know, yes, I went to go work out with this guy that just came back to Hawaii. And when we was talking, he was, yeah, I was doing kickboxing in San Francisco. There's a famous gym in San Francisco for kickboxing. He goes, I was over there all this time. I was like, he goes, when did you get there? He goes, I went up in 92. Hello, I was there 90 to 91. I was in Concord. He goes, I taught kickboxing for a satellite school there for a little while. Okay. So we was talking and I goes, and I boxed over there. And I told him, I can't remember the name of the gym, but it was kind of more towards the Concord Park Station. And he goes, okay, I could say. You know, when I was in there, one of the guys in there was trying to get me to go do this kickboxing thing, and I just said, no, okay.
Even the same guy when I was about to, as I was getting ready to come back home, the one that was going to take me to go to electrician school. Remember that guy? So that was him. So then, come to find out, as I'm talking to this guy, you know what he goes, that's one of the guys that was running the school when I was, by the time I got up there, he was helping run the school, but he was bringing in guys from Asia to coach and stuff, but he was running out.
That was nice.
That was a nice man,
You had a nice time.
Lee was the owner, but the other guy, I can't remember his name, the one that worked with me.
Was he colored or?
No, this other guy looked like Uncle Hans.
Oh.
Lee was a white, Hollywood guy, couple there.
Was it that we were lifting weights at home, black guy down?
Yeah,
Oh, that's where
Lee.
it was, Because I know you mentioned.
I remember lifting with him. He was nice.
And he didn't mind that you were this kid?
No, they help all of us.
Okay, when you came back, what was your first job that you had? Was it with was it with Cinnamon?
No, it was down here.
Doing?
On the weekends, I was the janitor for the apartment complex down here.
And then you had a job in town?
I had that weekend job, and then I worked as the messenger service in the afternoons. And then in the mornings, I worked watering the plants at Kulani. So I worked at Windward Harbor on the weekend, 8 hours, Saturday and Sunday. Monday through Friday in the afternoons, I did that one thing. Then in the mornings, I was watering the plants because we didn't have a sprinkler system in Okulani. So I go lay out the water hoses, turn the water, do that.
And then when did you get? He got Chris, his friend Chris, a job with this. Chris used to throw away the rest of the mail at the end of the day because he.
Cannon from down the street.
Chris, you're going to get yourself fired.
This is deliver mail
for the businesses down there.
You know how they have courier service?
Yeah.
That's what we did, but on foot. We go and pick up, drop off things in between offices.
And they wouldn't pay these kids overtime. They said, whatever you spend in, you've got to deliver it, even if it's 3:30 and you're not done, but we're not going to pay you any more money. So Chris threw the mail away.
3:30, they quit.
And then I'm thinking, it could have had checks in there.
Yeah, it could have any kind of stuff. We didn't care. And I remember one day, because we'd have to go to the circuit court to drop off stuff sometimes. I remember going into the circuit court one day, and when we went to school at Kailua, seeing him trying to run out of the courtroom, shackled, and trying to run away from the sheriff.
Did you stop him?
No, it was just funny because he's trying to run for it, and you just saw the sheriff look at the guy, get up, go and walk over there and grab him. I mean, like, he's really going for it. I mean, he's in the corner. Where are you going? You shackled.
Going 40 miles an hour. You're going only about an inch of the...
You worked at the Martinez courthouse,
and then you went to work in my hospital, right?
You worked at the Martinez courthouse, the courthouse or the jail?
There's a girl that worked with you that had a baby.
Right next to you.
Real nice girl. She knew you.
I know you're mean. I see you.
And then she went to work in SPD, and she had a bad boyfriend that used to beat the heck out of her.